Hi guys, Victor here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a ionic application that scans other Bluetooth devices. We're going to use the BLE plugin. BLE stands for Bluetooth Low Energy. Mostly that are Bluetooth devices that are version 4.0 or higher. So I have an application here that we are going to make. You can see we have a scan button. We're going to click on it. We're going to allow it. Then we get a list of Bluetooth devices that are around us, and we're going to make it today. So get ready.
Hi guys, Victor here. I'm making a new video because I realized when I'm writing the code while I'm making the video, it takes too much time and it's going to get really boring. So I decided I'm going to put the code on the screen, maybe explain really fast what you need to do so you at least understand the code and what's happening. So first of all, we're going to go to the BLE documentation. Just you write ionic BLE. You take the first link that gives you a little explanation what you're going to do, and this is what you need to do for the installation. Put this command in your command prompt, and one of the important steps is to import those plugins. So you go to your app module, you go here, you import it, doesn't matter where you put it, and then you go to providers and write BLE. Okay, and now we're going to the home page. Oh, I'm clicking on my wrong screen. We're going to the home page. So what I did on the application was I made a header. In the header you have a toolbar. In the toolbar I just put a title, and the title is BLE scan. What I did was put a button. You can see that right here. It has a click method, and we're going to call the method scan. And I add a little icon, and if you write Bluetooth you get a little Bluetooth icon, and of course with the text scan, so it makes obvious what you're doing with your button. The most important part of the application is also how are you going to view your other devices. We're going to use a list and put it into a cart content. We're going to use one-way binding, and that's why we use ng4. We're going to say we're going to take data of devices of our TypeScript. Then we're going to write the device name. If there's no device name, we're going to say it's unnamed. We're going to show the device ID and the errors IIE. I mispronounced that, but it doesn't matter. It just shows you the strength of the signal. And now we're going to go to the home page. And if you wonder where you can find this information, you can go to the GitHub that's provided in the documentation right here. I have it open here. And then you have in the description what you can find with this function. You can find the name, the ID, and the error SSIE. That's what we just said. And we want to scan, and here you can see what you need to do for a scan. You can scan it, and then it asks services. But what does it mean, services? The services say list of services to discover, or array to find all devices. We're going to use an array because we want to find all devices that are around us, and we're going to say how long are we going to run the discovery, and I put it like 15 seconds. And you also have a success and a failure callback. Is that needed? No, it's not needed. It's just maybe handy if you give yourself a console log or a message on your phone. It didn't work, or it did work. So let's hop on Java, the TypeScript code. So we imported the BLE, the ng zone. I'm going to explain later why we need that. Don't forget the constructor, because we need to use that, the BLE in the ng zone. If you want to know why devices is in any, because we're going to get different types of data, strings and integers, so that's why we set it to any and we put it in an array. So we're going to, this is our scan method, and we say we make an array, we're going to put our data in, we scan it, we're going to say we want all devices for 15 seconds, we subscribe it, we put it on device, then we say this onDiscovered is another method. If we get new devices, let's say if somebody randomly put his Bluetooth on, we need to find that new device, and the device won't put any new changes into the list because it's going to just scan immediately and it's not going to know if there are any new changes. And if we see there are any new changes, it's going to push it into the array so we can see all the new devices that were turned on in our 15 seconds period. So that's why we use ngZone. We push it to the device and we also console log it, so just we can see for ourselves in the browser if everything is going right like it needs to be. And that's about it, and enjoy the tutorial. Hopefully it's going to work out. If you have any questions, please leave a message. I will glad to help you, and see you again. Bye.